welcome to the channel. Today we're not messing about with soggy risotto or overcooked chicken. We're diving straight into the top 10 most dangerous foods on the planet, the ones that could send you running to the hospital faster than you can say service. Listen up, because we're talking about ingredients so deadly, so risky, that one wrong move could be your last supper. Think you've got the guts to stomach this? Then get ready to find out which foods are a culinary gamble you should never take. First up, we've got fugu. This Japanese pufferfish is so poisonous it makes a cobra look like a cuddly kitten. One tiny mistake in preparation and bam! You're looking at a lethal dose of tetrodotoxin. That's right, this neurotoxin shuts down your nervous system, leaving you paralyzed and gasping for air. They say chefs train for years to prepare fugu properly. Years! And still, people drop dead from eating it every year. You couldn't pay me enough to go near the bloody thing. Next we're heading to Jamaica, home of jerk chicken and deadly fruit. Ackee, my friends, is delicious when ripe, but eat it before it's ready and you'll be begging for a hospital bed. Unripe ackee contains hypoglycin A. This little devil messes with your blood sugar, causing violent vomiting, seizures, and in some cases a one-way ticket to the morgue. This isn't some exotic delicacy, it's basically Russian roulette with a fruit salad. Now, who fancies some cheese? Don't answer that yet, because this next one is enough to turn even the strongest stomach. Cashew marzu, hailing from Sardinia, is not for the faint of heart. Why? Because it's literally crawling with live maggots. You heard me right. Maggots! They say the little critters break down the cheese, making it extra creamy. But let me tell you, I'd rather eat my own shoe than put anything with wriggling insects near my mouth. And you should too. Think you're safe with a handful of cashews? Think again. Those innocent-looking nuts in their raw form are hiding a nasty secret urushiol. Ring any bells? It's the same toxin found in poison ivy. That's right, munch on a few raw cashews, and you can kiss goodbye to your smooth skin. We're talking rashes, blisters, itching so bad you'll want to scratch your skin off. Stick to roasted cashews, unless you fancy looking like you wrestled a poison ivy bush and lost. Elderberries. Sounds all quaint and innocent, doesn't it? Like something you'd find in a fairy tale. Well, wake up and smell the cyanide. Uncooked elderberries are packed with cyanogenic glycosides which break down into cyanide in your body. We're talking nausea, vomiting, even coma. This isn't some old wives' tale, this is serious stuff. So unless you fancy a date with the Grim Reaper, make sure those elderberries are cooked thoroughly before they go anywhere near your pie. Now let's talk rhubarb. The stalks? Delicious in a crumble. The leaves? A one-way ticket to a world of hurt. Rhubarb leaves are full of oxalic acid, and trust me, you don't want to mess with this stuff. We're talking breathing problems, seizures, kidney failure. It's enough to make you want to rip up your rhubarb patch and plant something a little less lethal. Stick to the stalks, people, and leave the leaves well alone. Red kidney beans. A staple in chili stews and food poisoning outbreaks? You bet! Raw or undercooked kidney beans contain a nasty little toxin called phytohemagglutinin, and let me tell you, this one's a real gas. We're talking about the kind of stomach cramps and explosive diarrhea that could clear a room faster than a fire alarm. So do yourself a favor and cook those beans thoroughly. Your gut and your social life will thank you for it. Starfruit. It looks exotic, it sounds exotic, and for some people, it can downright dangerous. See, starfruit contains neurotoxins that can mess with your brain. We're talking confusion, seizures, even death. And if you've got kidney problems, starfruit is basically public enemy number one. Your kidneys can't filter out the toxins, making it even riskier. So admire its beauty, but maybe stick to apples and oranges for your fruit salad. Now, who's up for a challenge? Sanakji, a Korean delicacy, involves eating live octopus. You heard me right, live. The problem is those suckers are still wriggling when they hit your plate. And those tentacles? They're covered in suction cups that can latch onto your throat. We're talking choking hazard of epic proportions. People choke to death on this stuff every year. So unless you fancy playing Russian roulette with your windpipe, I suggest giving this delicacy a miss. Last but not least, we come to an American classic, the humble hot dog. Now, I love a good sausage as much as the next guy, but let's be honest, hot dogs are basically choking hazards on a bun, especially for kids. And if that wasn't bad enough, they're also packed with nitrates and nitrites, which are linked to cancer. So enjoy them in moderation if you must, but maybe cut them up into bite-sized pieces first. So there you have it, the top 10 most dangerous foods on the planet. Remember, food should be a pleasure, not a gamble with your life. So, next time you're feeling adventurous in the kitchen, think twice before you reach for that exotic ingredient. Stick to the classics, cook your food properly, and you'll live to eat another day.